Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Makeup Revolution concealer. So you've probably heard a lot about this. It's all over YouTube, beauty magazines are raving about it. So this is meant to be the direct dupe to Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm not going to be doing a comparison because I've never used Tarte Shape Tape, so it would be, I just couldn't say. So I'm literally just going to review it. Just put my hair up the way now, and I will try it on and just talk to you about my opinions about it. So let's go. So there are 18 shades, I believe. So I think for a kind of cheaper drugstore brand for, you know, concealer foundation, that is like a lot. So even if I think of like Barry M, and I absolutely love Barry M, but I think with their concealers it's literally like 2 shades, and I think their foundations is only like 2 or 3 shades. So 18 is a good colour selection. However, I think for me the colours were still slightly off. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've got like a mixed skin, so it's probably a bit harder. I got the shade C10, which seemed to be the best match for me, but it's slightly darker than what I would normally use for concealer, because I do like to have like a brightening concealer. So like my Kat Von D is, I would say probably a couple of shades lighter than this, but the like C9 went very, very light then for me. So the colours, even though there's a good selection, I still found it a little bit like trying to find one that I personally liked. So I'm just blending this in. I'm just blending in with my damp beauty blender, which is what I always do for concealer. So I just got foundation on, a little bit of cream contour, I just put some lashes on, and a bit of lip gloss. So I just popped 3 dots under each eye, which is what I normally do with my Kat Von D, and it feels a lot more lightweight on my skin compared to Kat Von D. The Kat Von D feels like very, very thick. So usually if I put 3 dots of Kat Von D, that's like way like it's, you know, full beat kind of thing. Normally on just like a day-to-day basis I would just put like 1 dot of the Kat Von D, because it can get quite cakey fast if you use too much of it, whereas this I use 3 dots of it, and it feels, you know, it feels like nothing, but the coverage is really good. So I do feel like I've got, you know, my bags covered. So I'm gonna pop some in some the other usual spots now. So a little bit down my nose, pop a little bit on the forehead, a bit on the chin, go underneath my contour. So if you can see, that is a Mahusive doe foot applicator. So quite a lot of concealers have like the really thin ones and like the really small doe foot applicators. This is like a big old fat guy, but obviously this is why people are comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape, because the Tarte one has like literally the same applicator. Obviously I've never seen one like up close, but on that you probably won't be able to see, but at the tip it's like a little well, and there's a lot of product in there. So normally you would have to kind of go back and forth to get, you know, desired product, but that's kind of done, you know, the areas that I want it to. It blends out really easy. Yeah, I think it's definitely a lot more easier to work with than the Kat Von D, or if I'm trying to get another concealer I've used, or the Amazing Cosmetics. If anyone remembers back from my like original videos, some of the first ones that I did, and I was obsessed with the Amazing concealer, that is super thick. So with that you only need a tiny amount, and that can get cakey really fast. Put a little bit around my nose area where I get a bit of redness. Bit of blending literally is just like, that's it, seconds, and it's done. there you go. So that is like my entire face has been like completely blended out. What I'm actually going to do is pop a little bit more underneath my eyes because I want to see how it builds. So I would say that this is like a medium coverage. I definitely wouldn't say that it's a full coverage, but I want to see if it can be built up to be full coverage. Like it's almost got like a very silky, like slightly like a silicone primer, not as like silicone-y as that, but it's got that kind of really silky feel to it, which I'm not mad about. Yeah, I mean that's definitely that is not looking cakey at all. Yeah, that's literally just like melted into my skin perfectly. Yeah, this is super easy to blend. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that second layer. I feel like it's done me wonders. Yeah, I am very impressed with this concealer. So this isn't a first impression, only because I filmed my first impression the other day and I went to edit it, thought it was all going fine. Halfway through the audio cut out, so yes, this is not a first this is not a first impression, but I just thought I would review it anyway. So I just kind of come a bit closer to the camera so you can see. Yeah, it's literally covered everything that needs to be covered. And it looks really natural on the skin. It does not look cakey whatsoever. And like I said, I've got 2 layers on, so I had like 6 dots basically. So I'm just feeling it now. It hasn't set as yet. Yeah, it feels slightly tacky at the minute. I know I keep saying about Kat Von D concealer, but that's just because that's the one that I've been using like a lot recently. That one sets like that. It is so fast, so it's kind of like you have to work really quickly with it, and once it's set you're gonna have a problem trying to blend it out. But I feel like with this you've got a lot of play time. I can already see there's like a tiny, just like a tiny bit of creasing, which I don't get with the Kat Von D. So I'm just gonna set all this now. Putting the powder on over the top, it's like still staying there, because I know with some concealers, as soon as you start like popping product on top and it's already like coming away, but this has stayed. And yeah, my under eye looks very flawless right now. Flawless but natural, because sometimes I do think with my Lock-It concealer that it's like you can definitely tell that you're wearing makeup. So I'm just gonna set the rest of my face now. I'm trying to do it like so quick. So pop some bronzer on. This is not my best work, just so you know. This is what I would do when I'd overslept when I worked in retail. Bit of blush. And pop just a little bit of highlighter on. And yes, I have used the same brush for all of these steps. So that's pretty much a like quick full face of makeup. And yeah, everything is looking very flawless. Here's my face really close up. Yeah, I am really impressed with that. Let me just grab it so we can see. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this. So this is £4 compared to, I think I pay like £22 or something for the Lock-It concealer, and I think it's like 22 or actually I think it's like £28 on QVC for the Tarte Shape Tape, and obviously that's something that you can't get here in the UK, or not easily anyway. You probably have to like sell your soul, or probably have to pay like an extortionate amount to get it shipped over, and you can get this from Superdrug. So yeah, so it's Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. So I would say it is not full coverage, or what I would consider to be full coverage. This I think is like a medium coverage, like a good medium. and definitely buildable. You can build it and it's not gonna look like cakey or that it's just like sitting anywhere. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't take over my Kat Von D. That is still my ultimate fave. But I do think that this is something that I would definitely use on like a day-to-day basis when I just want like a natural like looking makeup. This would definitely be good if it's like I'm running out of time and I haven't got time to put on the full face, so I'll probably just like, you know, pop this on. What I think I will do is get the C9 and then basically mix these together to get the shade that I want. I mean, seeing this is £4, it's like even buying two and mixing them, that's only £8. That's still cheaper than getting like a really expensive concealer. Yeah, I would say that this gets an A from me. So yeah, I am super impressed with that and I would highly recommend it. So that is my thoughts on it. I haven't actually spent a full day in this concealer yet, so this video is going to go up at somewhere around about 6. I will post a picture on Instagram and Twitter of the concealer, and in the caption I'll let you know how it's wore. So basically if it's like creased or if it's moved or just worn away. So it'll be like an hour or so after the video's gone live, I will let you know how it has wore. So I will leave my Instagram handle somewhere along the top. And yeah, so I hope that that has been helpful for you. I hope it's given you a little bit more insight into it. If you would like me to do a like full face using the Makeup Revolution products, then either let me know down below or just give this video a cheeky little thumbs up. And yes, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.